Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rabbit TV featuring the 3A District 14 track meet prelims. We're your hosts, Landry Blythe.
And Liam McKinney.
And we just wrapped up field events. We were online about a couple hours ago. We broadcasted the 2 mile and the field events, and we're ready to start the 4x1 here in 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's dead.
About, 4 minutes.
But everybody's warming up. Everybody's practicing handoffs, so should be underway pretty soon. And we also have
updated scores.
Have the point systems.
Yeah.
So
I'll cover the boys. You cover the girls. You want to go first?
Yep. So JV girls, we're going to announce your top 3 for the JV division. In third place is Hooks with 20 points. In second place, Liberty Ilo with 39 points. And in first place, leading your JV girls division after the field events and the 2 mile, is Atlanta with 46 points.
And for the JV boys, in third place, Hooks with 27 points. In second place, Queen City with 38 points. And Atlanta in first place with a whopping 82 points.
82 points after field events. That's crazy. Now for the varsity side, we're going to announce top 4 for the varsity side because those 4 will be going to area if they remain in those top 4. We have a tiebreaker for third at the moment between Hooks and Atlanta with 34 points. In second place, Redwater with 39 points, and leading the varsity girls division after the 2 mile and field events is Liberty Ilo with 45 points. So pretty close on that side of the division.
On the boys' side of things, in fourth place, DCAB has 22 points. Third place, Queen City has 47 points. Second place, Atlanta with 52 points. And first place, Redwater with 55 points.
So also close over there as well. It's looking to be a good track meet on the varsity side.
For sure.
But if my phone's up now. So the 4x1 is scheduled to begin in just 3 minutes. So in order of division, since there's not a prelims for the relays, all relays will be JV since it's all JV finals today. Your varsity will run all relays tomorrow on Thursday for varsity finals. So the only time you'll get to see varsity is all of the sprinting races. Mm-hmm. The relays, the 800 and the 1600 are also not going to be ran as well. Those will be on Thursday.
Reminder, athletes, we are not.
Got a little bit warmer though as got later in the day. The shades not so much more, not as prevalent. Now it's a little hot outside.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out here today, or pretty hot out here now. Morning for the 2 mile, and now it's about 3 o'clock. It's about the hottest point of the day.
I'd say it's probably, I don't know,
around 80.
Yeah, 81, 82.
So the high was 79. $80
degrees and sunny.
It's perfect track weather in my opinion. Not too cold, not too hot.
First race of the day will be
perfect summer weather, but I know in summer it's going to be 9,000 degrees on this turf at 8 a.m. in the morning during some workouts.
in lane 3. Will be ready.
Yep, I'm glad. At least y'all get to do that stuff in the morning. I mean,
yeah, no, it's going to be good. Senior year loading, so I really gotta push this summer. And hopefully we can do something special.
Imagine going out here for workouts in July when it's like 105 but like 130 on the turf. Turf absorbs heat, so like it's way hotter down on the football field than it is just being anywhere else.
Yeah.
Brewer, Harris, Wilkerson, and Scott. It is track time 3 p.m. and we're ready to go.
I think we're about to kick things off. It's 3 o'clock, so the JV girls should be getting in their lanes now, getting ready.
Two is going to be your best bet for the follow because he's got that new track.
In lane 3, we have, we'll go. So lane 1, I believe that is, well, never mind. I guess in lane 3, that's Redwater. In lane 4, Atlanta. Lane 5 also seems to be Atlanta. And then I believe lane 6 is probably Liberty Isle.
Yeah, I also think in district, especially for JV, I think you can do multiple relays.
Yeah. Like a...
Lane 4 is Liberty Isle, though.
Is it?
Yeah. It looks to be, there's only 4 relays. Hooks, decab, LE, Atlanta, I think. Unless if there's multiple heats. I don't know.
Yeah, Hooks is in the far lane.
Hooks is in Redwater's in 3.
Yeah.
LE's in 4. Atlanta's in 5. Hooks is in 6. Yeah. Those are the only 4 relays we have, though.
I'm really excited about tomorrow. It's gonna be some good running. It's gonna be some good running going on.
Exchange zone 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Exchange zone 1 is ready. Exchange zone 2. Exchange zone 2 is ready. 3 is ready. Let's start. Race is
About to kick things off. I don't know much about the JV relays, so I don't really have a prediction. Guess everything's kind of up for grabs right here.
Normally it's always between Atlanta and Liberty Isle.
Yeah.
Guns
We're
off.
Race is started.
Again, for the 4x1, it's only going to be JV here. Same thing for the next event, the 800. First exchange, I believe Atlanta's in the lead for the second leg. Entering turn 3, I believe that's Carrington Baca with the stick.
Girls are moving a little bit, but at
Here
least
comes Liberty Isle. Liberty Isle's
inching back.
picking up some ground on the curve. And Michaela Collins' last leg. It's between Liberty Isle
it's close,
and Atlanta.
though.
It is very close. Michaela's closing
rolling.
it back. It's going to be
She's
close.
coming up behind her. My goodness, she might get her.
And
she does.
Michaela's going to get her just at the
Great
line.
last leg by Michaela Collins. My goodness. So it's Atlanta, Liberty Isle, Hooks, and Redwater. 52 for the girls on the hand time. So we'll get that official here shortly. Let y'all know.
Next will be the JV boys.
But great last leg by Michaela Collins.
Yeah,
my goodness.
Knocked her down. Holy crap.
For the JV boys, 4x1. In lane 3,
JV boys now.
Redwater.
In lane 3, Redwater.
Bruce, Grissom, and Nairn. Lane 4.
In lane 4, we have Atlanta.
Sewell.
In lane 5, I believe New Boston. And then
Lane 5, New Boston.
in lane 6,
Moore, Dixon,
I think we got
Satan. And in lane 6, Hook.
Hooks in lane 6.
Odom,
So Redwater, Atlanta, New Boston, Hooks.
I believe that leadoff leg looks to be Jackson Pelfrey. Never mind, that's Garcia, excuse me. But nonetheless, Redwater in 3, Atlanta in 4, New Boston in 5, Hooks in 6.
I believe
Four relays as well.
Our JV 4x1s is pretty darn good.
Oh yeah, it's very good, and a lot of our relays and our junior varsity as a whole is very good because of a lot of athletes that should be on varsity but are on JV. So it has to do with a lot of transfers. There's been a lot more transfers than usual this year, so a lot of people who a lot of people who came from different schools got denied, and just a lot of people are suspended it on JV. So
Yeah.
here's the set. Oh, gun malfunction, so they're gonna stand up.
Got a little jam.
Yeah. I have two hand timers for. We have the.
While we wait, we have top 4 teams for the JV girls. In 4th place, Redwater with a 59.343. In 3rd place, Hooks, 56.68. Second, Liberty Isla with a 52.69. And in 1st place, Atlanta with a 52.59.
And the gun's off for the JV boys.
Start out really strong.
Yeah, Atlanta's starting out really strong, making the stagger on New Boston. Here they go, enter zone 2.
Zay takes off.
Zay Gilbert's taking off. I believe that's 3rd leg. That's Darrell Sewell.
And Darrell, like you said earlier, transfer. My goodness, he can roll.
And they are rolling on this 4x1. That's Jordan Platt for the last leg. And they're not going to catch him. They got too much of a distance. And oh my goodness.
But Hooks and New Boston neck
The
and neck.
Rabbits are going to run away with this 4x1.
I believe that Hooks will.
Just edge out New Boston for 2nd. Redwater in 4th.
Wow. Hand time 43.
That's
JV
gonna,
boys.
That's going to end up being like 43-4, 43-5 on the laser. So that's.
It's rolling.
4th place, Redwater. In 3rd place, Hooks. 2nd place, Liberty Island. And in 1st place,
Yeah, a 43 4x1 on JV is criminal. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're rolling.
William Smith and Baca for Atlanta.
Ain't no catching that.
That's for sure.
That's all for the 4x1 for today. Good job to every athlete that competed.
Next up, we have the 800, and this will also only be JV girls, JV boys. And then other events varsity will not be included. Will be the 4x2, the 1600, and the 4x4. Those will not have varsity for today.
But they will be running hurdles, the open 4, and the 2 today.
And the 100.
And the 100.
300 meter hurdles. Yeah. So now, scheduled at 3:10 is going to be the 800 meter run.
This used to be my thing back in the day.
In lane 3, Apodaca, New Boston. In lane 4, Brown, Atlanta. Also in lane 4, Medina, Atlanta. In lane 5, Morales, Atlanta. In lane 5, Patino, New Boston. In lane 6, Daggles, Redwater. In lane 7, Deal, Hood.
We got times for the JV boys. 4x1 in 4th place, Redwater with a 48.562. In 3rd place, New Boston with a 46.87. In 2nd place, Hooks with a 46.72. And in 1st place, the Atlanta JV boys with a whopping 43.59.
That's
JV boys were rolling.
Crazy.
Rolling.
A JV 4x1. And here come the JV girls 800.
Yep.
Here's another Here's another athlete that's supposed to be on varsity that's out in the front. That's Bella Brown. She went to regionals last year as a freshman in the 800, running well under 230.
It looks to have a very good stride.
Be the first call. First call for the JV girls 100-meter hurdle. First call, JV girls 100-meter hurdle. Also, the first call, varsity girls 100-meter hurdle. Coaches on the hurdle crew, please go ahead and report.
Behind Bella is Sunny and Abigail from Atlanta, and then I believe a New Boston girl. Top 4.
So Atlanta is 1, 2, and 3 right now.
Jackie halfway mark, Bella Brown from Atlanta.
So what I would do is just kind of stand back.
Bella Brown still holding the lead. Just lengthening the gap in first.
Just get those long, healthy strides. Try to eat up as much track up as you can. Just pretty good distance right now, but
Still got 200 meters left. And here she comes. She's entering the last 200.
looks to be very comfortable, like you said. She went to regionals last year at Queen City as a freshman, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Second call, JV girls, 100-meter hurdle.
And here she comes entering the final 100. And she is just in cruise control as they come in. Sonny's closing up just a little bit.
I think the gap will probably be just a little too much. I
Yep,
believe
and
that
she
Bella
will
will take this.
Cruise to win this JV Girls 800.
Atlanta, 1, 2, 3.
Did not get a hand time, unfortunately. Forgot. So I apologize for that. We'll get one for the boys, though.
Congratulations. Bella Brown will get her time when the laser time comes in.
We'll let y'all know as soon as possible. So it goes 1, 2, 3 Atlanta, and then looks to be in fourth, New Boston, 5 Hooks,
Redwater.
6, I think DeKalb,
Queen City.
7 Redwater, 8
New Boston.
and
Hooks.
then yeah, okay.
Redwater. And lane 2,
They have a camera on the
Graves, Redwater.
monitor.
In lane 3, Wilson, Atlanta. In lane 4, Jones, Atlanta. And Borderly,
Boys, get ready.
the Island. In lane 5, Kingman, Atlanta. In lane 6, Boyd, New Boston. In lane 7, Hankerson,
And yeah, we got
Redwater.
a decent amount of people in this heat.
Yeah, we got a couple
we have,
athletes.
2 from Redwater and 1 and 2. Ian Wilson in lane 3. Braxton Jones in 4. Along with, I believe that's either Ellie or New Boston. Lane 5, Atlanta. Lane 6, New Boston. Lane 7, Hooks. And lane 8, maybe New Boston. I have no idea. And the JV boys are off. And out to the early lead is
Need all of the hurdle crew to report. All the hurdle crew to report to your hurdle.
I believe Braxton Jones is in second through the first 200.
Looks to try to pass.
Pass up New Boston.
And does. And then Jaden Finley is neck and neck and then passes him in second place. New Boston. Atlanta again. Third.
And Braxton is
LE.
rolling through this first 400. He's going to be through in a 63.
Rolling.
See if Braxton can hold up just for this second lap. He still looks to be pretty strong as he goes through 500 meters.
Hopefully he'll be able to hold on to it, but Jaden Finley is fast.
See if Jaden Finley can catch him. He's holding on for second. Ian Wilson's in third. So once again, the Rabbits are 1, 2, and 3 in this race.
I don't know though. Braxton seems to have a pretty good lead, and if he can really kick right here and give a last good 200 meters, should be okay.
This will be your first call, JV boys. 110 meter hurdle, first call.
He's cruising for JV boys right now.
That gap is only widening. Here he comes through the last 100. Grimacing just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure the gap will be just big enough. And he will cross the line in first in a 2:19.
Yeah, I got a 2:19.
2:19 for Mr. Braxton Jones. And he will be your district champ.
Goes Jaden Finley and then LE and then Wilson. So Atlanta once again in the top 4. Great performance by the Ravs.
Second call, JV boys, 110 meter hurdle. We will not have a varsity boys 110 meter hurdle prelim.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm sure.
I really did.
Got times for the JV girls 800 meter dash. We'll go top 4.
Yeah.
In fourth place, Maria A. Patino from New Boston with a 3:11. In third place, Abigail Morales from Atlanta with a 2:48. In second place, Sunny Medina from Atlanta with a 2:44. And then in first place, Bella Brown from Atlanta with a 2:40. So, good job, JV girls. Girls go 1, 2, and 3.
Girls go 1, 2, and 3, and I believe the boys went 1, 2, and 3 as well. So
I think that the LE kid
might have got him.
ended up having a pretty good kick at the end, and I think he got third place. But we'll find out here in just 1 minute.
Now we're going to start the JV girls 100 meter hurdles. This one will include varsity. So
All varsity 100 meter hurdles should be at the peak. This will be final call,
Looks to be
JV boys.
hooks in. Looks to be hooks, Atlanta, Redwater, decab. Got Chloe Puckett and Brooklyn Thompson competing for Lady Rabs. They're off. Looks to be decab and Atlanta in the front.
I think that's Queen City. It's between Chloe Puckett and Queen City. Lily Puckett's starting to have the edge. She has the better form, and she will take the heat.
Speed district champ.
I don't know about mine, but she.
Varsity girls 100-meter hurdles will be ran in 2 heats. In the first heat, in lane 1, Candy Rivers, Liberty Iowa. In lane 2, Kenera Taylor.
Good job, Chloe Puckett. District champ.
And lane 3, Serenity.
My goodness. Get a little congestion. I apologize.
4, Mallory Hamilton, Queen City. In lane 5, Eden Johnson, Hooks. In lane 6, Brooklyn Streamer, Queen City. And in lane 7, Daly Brook, Atlanta. Final call, JV boys, 110-meter hurdles. First call, JV girls.
And here comes the second heat of the JV girls. Believe that Liberty Aloe in 1, Liberty Aloe in 2, either DeKalb or Queen City in 3.
Oh, there was a little bit of yellow right there. That might be New Boston.
Okay, yeah, New Boston and yeah, that's New Boston in 3, Hooks in 4, Queen City in 5, Hooks in 6, Queen City in 7, and Atlanta in 8.
Yep.
And then up next will be the varsity girls.
There's gonna be a story to tell. I want in on it. Right, that's what I'm telling you. I didn't even know you were gonna redo it. I was like, I'll redo your
We are doing it.
But I mean, the sub for it has to be.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I just thought
We have the final results for the JV boys, but we're going to announce it right after this heat.
Girls are off. Wow, Queen City's rolling. I think that's Mallory Hamilton.
Yeah, that's Mallory Hamilton from Queen City.
Rolling. She's going to have a
she'll
pretty
take
good
the
time.
heat. I believe Hooks in 2nd and 3rd, and that'll be a great time and a good time to win the heat.
Good job.
Lane Simons, in lane 1, Skylar Lane, Liberty Iowa. In lane 2, Leslie Sparks, DeKalb.
And here are your final results for the JV boys. Top 3, Isaiah Boardley from Liberty Iowa with a time of 2:31. In 2nd place, Jaden Finley from Atlanta with a 2:28.16. And in 1st place, your district champion, Braxton Jones from Atlanta with a 2:20.17. So, good job, Braxton Jones. Shout out Brianne Jones.
Braxton lifts on TikTok. Big, strong guy.
Braxton's mom and my mom both work at the Atlanta Administration Building.
Shout out Ashley Blythe.
Yep, they're partners. Well, that was quick. Yeah, we're gonna We're going to announce it after this first heat because I think they're about to get in their blocks. First heat of the varsity girls, I believe the only heat of the varsity girls. Lane 2, that's Liberty, or excuse me, Lane 1, Liberty ILO. Lane 2, DeKalb. Lane 3, Hooks. Lane 4, Atlanta. Lane 5, Atlanta. Lane 6, DeKalb. And Lane 7, Redwater.
And that was the first heat for the varsity girls.
Yeah.
So this is the second heat for the varsity girls.
And the varsity girls are off. That's Maggie Winters and Riley Thompson from Atlanta, both taking the field. And Maggie Winters pulled away from the rest of the field on the last 10 meters. And she will be varsity district champ.
Job, Maggie.
Final result for the 800-meter run, Jamie Bolton. In sixth place.
This is the prelims for the varsity.
Yep, here it comes. That was prelims for varsity, but that was really the only heat. So I mean, I think. Oh, there's 2 heats.
Yeah,
of the varsity girls. That was the only heat of the varsity girls.
No, Mallory Hamilton and them. That was the first.
Oh, okay. That was okay. So, okay, I thought that was the second JV heat for some reason. But, anyways, this is your top 3 for the JV girls 100-meter hurdles. Amari Mitchum from Redwater with a 20.9. Peyton Farney from Queen City with a 19.6. And your district champion, Chloe Puckett from Atlanta with a 19.18.
Congratulations, girls. Now on to the JV boys 110 hurdles.
Okay, excuse me. That was the second heat. And Maggie Winters took that second heat with a 16.61.
Yeah, I believe that's probably the best time of the day for the hurdles so far.
Riley Thompson in third with a 17.27, and Selena Espindoza from DeKalb with a 17.08.
Lane assignments for the JV boys in lane 3, Landon Manley, New Boston. Lane 4, Deontay Dixon, New Boston. In lane 5, Wyatt Johnson.
Looks to be four
And in lane 6,
JV boys in the first heat. Got 3 from New Boston and 1 from Redwater.
That's the only heat.
Is it? I gotcha.
Yeah. 3 New Boston, 1 Redwater.
The first call, varsity boys, 100-meter dash. Final call, JV girls, 100-meter dash. Final call, JV boys, 100-meter dash. second call, varsity girls, 100 meter dash.
That was for the it cost me $27. No, it was.
I'm just playing.
It wasn't worth it.
Guns up.
Water bottle, like right now.
They're off. Seems to be like New Boston Redwater in the lead. Both flying a little bit. Hit the hurdle a little bit. Looks to be New Boston, then Redwater, and then the other two New Boston athletes after that.
Good rest.
In third place, Martin Mitchell, Redwater. In second place, Peyton Barney, Queen City. And in first place, with a time of 19.188 from Atlanta, Chloe Tucker.
That'll be it for the hurdles for today.
And the varsity girls, 100 meter hurdles. These will be
Only for today.
Final for tomorrow afternoon. Brooklyn Sprinters from Queen City, Riley Thompson from Atlanta, Selena Espinoza, Cal, Maggie Winters, Atlanta, Mallory Hamilton, Queen City, Serenity Gooden, Cook, D.D. Johnson, Cook, and Hope Rankin, Cook. JV girls 100 meter dash. In the first heat, Lane Simon, Shariah Butler, New Boston in lane 1. Sophie Johnson from Redwater, lane 2. Amaya Brewer, Hooks in lane 3. Brooklyn Wheaton, Liberty Iowa in lane 4. Destiny Dorsey, Gal in lane 5. Isha Smith, Atlanta, lane 6. And Kyle Eastman from Liberty Iowa, lane 7.
So wait, are they okay if they go up? Like if they go across? Good luck, guys. Wait. No, that's
Between now and 45
JV girls, 100 meter dash. I believe.
Do we not have? Is that the varsity division then for the 110 hurdles?
No, there is no boys 110 hurdles.
Oh.
Prelims.
This is JV girls.
The LE and Atlanta. And it's going to be close. That's really close, actually.
I think that was Liberty Iowa.
Yeah, by a step, maybe.
Lane assignments for the second heat.
13 for the girls.
Lane 1, Aubrey Nayland.
I think next will be the JV boys.
Lane 2,
Yeah, we got one more heat.
Lane 3, Wilkerson, Hook. Lane 4, Harris, Hook. Lane 5, Easter, New Boston. Lane 6, Jones, Atlanta.
I think that's the second heat. That's the second heat of the JV girls.
No, I think this is varsity girls. Believe, no?
I think it's
JV?
JV.
The final call, varsity girls and varsity boys, the 100 meter dash.
Yeah, because it goes JV. For the 100, it's JV girls, JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys.
I got you.
First call, JV girls 4x200 relay.
That's
Where did Faith go?
lane 2, Atlanta, lane 3, Hooks, lane 5, Ellie, and lane 6, Atlanta. And then there's a decent group of people along to the JV boys 100.
Gun goes up. Are off.
JV girls 100 looks to be Atlanta and Atlanta.
And Atlanta will take this.
Around a
JV
13
girls.
high.
Yeah.
13 high.
JV boys 100 meter dash will be ran in 3 heats. In the first heat, lane 1, Clark, Hook, lane 2, Sonora, New Boston, lane 3, Oldham, Hook, lane 4, Gilbert, Atlanta, lane 5, Martin, Atlanta, lane 6, Gideon, New Boston, and lane 7, Burnham, Redwater. Results for the JV boys 110 meter hurdles. In 4th place, Smallwood, New Boston. In 3rd place, Manley, New Boston. And in 2nd place, Johnson, Redwater. And 1st place at the time of 18.403 from New Boston, Dixon.
Got a couple Atlanta athletes, a couple New Boston, and believe 2 Redwater.
Yep, first heat of the JV boys. Two Hooks, 1 Redwater, 2 New Boston, and 2 Atlanta.
Looks to be Zay Gilbert taking this one.
And then either Mackay or Hooks in second. And we have some final results. Results from the JV boys 110 hurdles. Hunter Smallwood from New Boston with a 21.1. Landon Manley from New Boston with a 20.92. Wyatt Johnson from Redwater with an 18.68. Rayante Dixon from New Boston with an 18.40. And that's your district champion. And the final of the JV girls 100 meter dash. 3rd place, Zachariana Meadows from Atlanta with a 14.28. Brooklyn Wheaton from Liberty Ilo with a 13.73. And DeQuisha Smith from Atlanta, your district champion, with a time of 13.72. Only 1/100th of a second between the two.
Liberty Ilo. And 1st place, Smith from Atlanta with a time of 13.723.
Oh, there's the bald guy. Somebody tell Evan the bald guy is red.
Second heat for the JV boys 100-meter dash. Looks to be I think Queen City in first lane and then New Boston. And they're off. It's going to be close between DeKalb and Liberty Ilo. And
looks like Liberty Ilo is going to take it.
Lane assignment for the third and final heat of the JV boys 100-meter dash. In lane 2, Childs, Liberty
He'll win
Ilo.
the heat for the JV boys.
Clark, Queen City, 4, Liberty Ilo. Lane 5, Pennington, Queen City. Lane 6, Bumpus, Atlanta. Lane 7, Bruce, Redwater.
2 Queen City athletes, 1 LE athlete, 1 Atlanta athlete, and
Final call, JV girls, 4 by 200.
no idea.
Second call, JV boys, 4 by 200 relay.
That's at Liberty Ilo, so 2 Liberty Ilo.
Final call, varsity boys, 100-meter relay. Or excuse me, 100-meter dash.
And here they're off, third heat.
seems to be LE rolling and Atlanta, New Boston, and another LE athlete. All pretty close together.
Lane assignment for the first heat of the varsity girls 100 meters will be ran in 3 heats. First heat in lane 1, Thacker, Redwater. Lane 2, Perrin, Cook. Lane 3, Pickens, New Boston. Lane 4, Stevens, Liberty Ilo. Lane 5, Noble, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, Haley, Cook. Lane 7, Cross, Redwater.
Here comes the first heat of the varsity girls 100. It's Redwater in 1, Hooks in 2, New Boston in 3, LE in 4 and 5, no one in 6, Hooks in 7, Redwater in 8. Right, never mind, there is someone in 6. That's Ellie. Okay.
A quick malfunction that will delay just a minute or 2. While that's going on, we have the final results of the JV boys 100-meter dash. In 6th place from Atlanta, Bumpus. In 5th place from Hook, Odom. In 4th place from Liberty Ilo, Stevens. In 3rd place from Atlanta, Martin. second place from Liberty Island, Child. And in first place with a time of 11.643, Zay Gilbert.
Your final results for the JV Boys 100. In third place, Makai Martin from Atlanta with an 11.93. In second, Jaden Childs from Liberty Ilo with a time of 11.74. And in first place, your district champion, Zay Gilbert from Atlanta with an 11.64.
Oh, I forgot about that. I had a meeting that afternoon. I couldn't go. She had to go over to Ashley's to get a car seat. The worst thing that we've had this year was there was one time
Not sure what's going on right now. I don't know. Maybe a problem with the gun or the laser. I don't know.
Looks like an issue with one of the blocks.
Maybe.
Wait, no, don't have to. Yeah, I was gonna go get water. I'll hold it. Yeah. And wait, here.
I think I'd rather put it
Hey,
down.
go with Gooey to go potty.
While we have a break, to remind you that the varsity boys and girls finals will begin at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a good day of track. Make your plans now to come out to the finals.
Looks like the issue's been resolved.
Here we go. First heat of the varsity girls 100-meter dash. I believe it looks to be there's going to be 3 heats of each.
And they're off.
Looks to be Liberty Ilo in 4, New Boston in 3. And it's going to be Liberty Ilo taking the first heat.
And time somewhere between 12 high and 13 low.
In lane 1.
Laser, that's probably going to lean towards 13 low.
Lane 3, Armstrong, New Boston. Lane 4, Williams, Liberty Ilo. Lane 5, back right, Redwater. Lane
Here we go.
6,
Here comes the second heat.
Queen City. Lane 7, start the cab.
Might not go to bed so actually. I'm just tired. Yeah. Be late one last night, so we'll sleep for about 5 minutes. Wake up, ready to go.
They're getting in their blocks. And they have to stand up again.
It's like the 2 mile all over again.
And here we go, second heat of the Varsity Girls 100. Once again, it's LE, lane 4.
Redwater in lane 5 has a strong lead on third.
And
Looks like
another Liberty Aloe athlete will take the lead in the second heat.
Lane 7,
LE, Redwater, New Boston were the top 3 for that heat.
Lane 2,
And the third heat consists of 3 Atlanta athletes and 2 Queen City athletes.
I think the one on lane 2 is a decab athlete.
Lane 2.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think that's good.
Lane 7, Birmingham, Atlanta. Will be the second call for the JV girls and JV boys 4x200. The extra seats at the 50-yard line.
Getting as many athletes to the finals would be very big for Atlanta, so they have an even bigger shot at getting all those team points.
Yeah, indeed. Results from the second heat. That's Ashlyn Armstrong from New Boston in 14 flat, Ashley McBride from Redwater with a time of 13.36, and Kavea Williams from Liberty Ilo with a time of 13.08. And here we go, third heat, third and final heat of the Varsity Girls 100. That's Nevaeh Falls right now in first. And lane 3 just got her, so she'll take the heat for the third heat. And now we will move on to the Varsity Boys.
Boys 100-meter dash will be ran in 3 heats. In lane 1, first heat, Edwards, Cook. Lane 2, Thompson, Atlanta. Lane 3, Garner, DeKalb. Lane 4, McChester, New Boston. Lane 5, King, Atlanta.
We now move on to the Varsity Boys prelims.
Lane 7, E, Cook.
And first heat of the Varsity Boys, Braden Thompson is in this heat. Also, TJ Rainey is also in this heat. So
Looks like it's Hooks, Atlanta, New Boston. Sorry, DeKalb. DeKalb, New Boston, Atlanta.
Hooks.
Yeah. Maybe a New Boston in lane 7.
Yeah, that is.
But a full heat nonetheless. Looks like there has been a slight headwind pickup since the beginning of the day, which may result in a little bit slower times for the athletes.
We go first heat. Varsity boys 100. That's New Boston making a demanding lead in first, followed by 2 Atlanta. And New Boston will take the heat somewhere around 11 mid.
It's a very strong run from that New Boston athlete. And then we had Braden Thompson and TJ Rainey, 2 freshmen, I believe.
TJ Rainey's a sophomore, Braden Thompson's a freshman, but nonetheless, very fast times. Hopefully we'll see them in the final. And looks like we have some Liberty ILO athletes here for the 100.
Girls advancing, varsity girls in the 100-meter dash, advancing to the finals tomorrow afternoon. Mariah Simmons, Queen City, Maple Falls, Atlanta, Johnson, Atlanta.
We have Liberty ILO, Redwater, New Boston, Queen City.
Pickens, New Boston, McWright, Redwater, Noble, Liberty Island. Final call. JV girls, JV boys, 4 by 200 relay.
I would keep them down there for
Results from that first heat. Omaria Kinney from Atlanta with an 11.98. Braden Thompson from Atlanta with an 11.95. And Demetrion McChester from New Boston with an 11.44.
And the next heat, it is off. Looks like an athlete slipped out of the blocks.
And it's Liberty ILO, New Boston. And Ellie will take definite first.
Lane 2, Essen, Twin City. Lane 3, Parish, Liberty Island. And lane 4, Plains, Redwater. Lane 5, Neal, DeKalb. Lane 6, Richardson, Queen City. Lane 7, Raleigh, Atlanta. First call, JV boys, JV girls, 400-meter dash.
Some results from this last heat. In third place, Robert Armstrong Jr. from LE with an 11.87. Cason Campbell from New Boston with an 11.79. And Caden Peacock from LE with an 11.67. In this last heat, we've got
Queen City, Liberty Isle, New Boston, Atlanta. Jaden Riley, Mr. Air Force commit is in the very outside lane.
Let's see how he runs today.
I say 10 flat.
That would be very nice. School record into a headwind. Jaden's
they're
out,
off.
quick out the blocks.
That's DeKalb and Redwater competing for first and second. And I think that'll be Redwater who takes it. I'm not sure what school he goes to because he doesn't have on a jersey. Doesn't have on any uniform.
Could have forgotten it at home. He's got the orange shorts on, so maybe it's from DeKalb.
Maybe. No, the person who won was
The
this
blue
guy
shorts.
right here. Yeah. Yeah, he's from Redwater.
Redwater.
I remember him because I think he's the person who hit 1,000 career points in basketball. We played Atlanta for that game.
Be the second call. JV girls, JV boys, 400 meters.
Looks like we'll be moving into the 4x200.
Varsity girls.
This race will only be junior varsity, and the varsity will be running tomorrow.
Yep, once again, all JV finals and varsity prelims are today, and then varsity finals will resume tomorrow on Thursday,
As well as some of the distance events.
as well as the 800 and the mile. Yeah.
Goodness, I could not imagine running a prelims and finals for those races.
Lane assignment in lane 3. Redwater, Johnson, Martinez, Kemp, and Simpson. Lane 4, Atlanta, Collins, Williams, Smith, and Baca. Lane 5, Hook, Brewer, Ayers, Scott, and Smith.
Looks like 3 teams have been entered into this race. Redwater, Atlanta, and Hooks.
400-meter dash qualifiers and varsity boys for tomorrow's finals.
And yep, here come the JV girls 4x2.
Kason Campbell, New Boston. Hayden Peacock, Ilo. Demetrian McChester, New Boston. Juan Hill, DeKalb. Jaden McLean, Redwater. Reagan Thompson, Atlanta.
It looks to be Atlanta in lane 4, so they're the favorite to come away with this race. Definite Atlanta in 4. I think that's Redwater in 3. Hooks is in 5. And is there only 3 relay teams?
For the JV, yeah. Not many schools in our area have
both a JV and a, yeah.
Yeah.
Downside of being a very small school, some schools really struggle with depth, so.
But there is still plenty of speed here.
Yeah, still plenty of speed at this district track meet, still. Looks like the lineup for the varsity boys is going to be Garcia, Darrell Sewell, Braden Tolbert, and Jordan Platt.
Another very strong JV 4x2. Let's see if they run another monster time.
Yeah. And not to mention last meet, the JV boys 4x4 almost broke 3:30 in the 4x4. They ran 3:32 last meet. I believe it was at Whitesboro, excuse me. Yeah, and like I said, 3:32 for the JV 4x4. And I'm pretty sure That is an average split of I believe 54 maybe. I think it's somewhere around there.
Regardless, it's a moving time.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Fast enough to
54 each split.
It's fast enough to definitely advance to area in our district, and it may be fast enough to get second place.
Behind only our varsity boys 4x4, who's I think they're looking to try to go under 320 this season.
They are very fast, and they're moving very well.
We have a very stacked 4x4 this year, nonetheless.
Ran 323 last week, I think, right?
Yeah, 323.
And the JV girls are off in the 4x4.
4x2.
4x2.
It looks to be Atlanta's making up the stagger little by little on this first leg.
Handoff seemed to be good.
Seem to be pretty equal. That's Atlanta's making up the stagger on hooks.
And just such a strong leg to take the lead. And having the inside lane means Atlanta has a lot bigger of a lead than it looks like. Stick goes to Carrington Baca
for the third leg. She has a very dominating lead. I don't think anybody's going to catch her, especially from this distance. And she'll hand off to Michaela Collins for the last leg. Oh,
a little bit of a messy handoff, but
they do get it into the exchange zone, and they have a lot of room for error. As bad as a handoff that is, they're just way in front. And that exchange zone got a white flag, so we're all good. So Michaela Collins will take it in for the last leg, and they will be district champs in the JV 4x2.
Lane assignments for the JV boys 4x200. In lane 3, Cook, Clark, Holker, Cicero, and Griffith. In lane 4, Atlanta, Sewell, Garcia, Platt, and Colbert. In lane 5, New Boston, Lenore, Merck, Pierce, Fagan. Final call, JV girls and JV boys, 400 meter dash. Second call, varsity girls and varsity boys, 400 meter dash.
JV boys get ready to run. Looks like Garcia for the first leg.
Yeah, Garcia for the first leg.
Sewell for the second.
Yeah, Jordan Platt will be last. Braden Tolbert will be third. So Garcia, Sewell, Tolbert, and Platt.
They are my favorites going into this race. Let's see if there's anybody out there who can challenge them.
Are in lane 4 as well. That's typically the lane that's put in with the fastest time. That's usually what lane they usually get put in.
Lane 3 looks to be Redwater. Lane 4, Atlanta. Lane 5, New Boston.
Collins, Williams, Smith, and Baca.
And with our results from the 4x2 for the JV Girls Division, in third place, Redwater with a time of 206.25. In second place, Hooks with a time of 204.335. And in first place, a team of Baca, Smith, Williams, and Collins, Atlanta with a final time of 155.81.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Taking almost a 9-second win off of a bad exchange for the anchor. What a run by your JV girls 4x2.
Final call, all 400-meter day.
And here come the JV boys 4x2. And my goodness, Garcia is rolling. Makes up the stagger on New Boston. On to the second leg, that's Darrell Sewell.
I'm assuming that's Garcia, but that could be Pelfrey too.
It's either Garcia or Pelfrey.
Yeah. And then Sewell is out of there too. Nobody's gonna catch him. Hooks passes up New Boston in the second leg.
That's Braden Tolbert for the
Braden
third
Tolbert
leg.
gets the stick. And he's off. A distance runner turned sprinter. You don't hear many of those. But here he is.
And he is rolling down that backstretch. Here we go, last leg, that's Jordan Platt.
And the handoff is good. Into the final 100, Jordan Platt aims to take Atlanta to the victory.
And they're going to win this by a huge margin. Jordan Platt will take it in. Atlanta will be your 4x2 district champs.
All 400-meter dash participants should be at the team. JV girls will be ran in one heat. In lane 1. In lane 1, Simpson from Redwater. In lane 2, Padaka, New Boston. Lane 3, Meadows, Atlanta. Lane 4, Brown, Atlanta. Lane 5, Morales, Atlanta. Lane 6, McCord, Redwater. Lane 7, Butler, New Boston. And lane 8, Cornelius, Liberty Island. Results of the JV boys.
Before we go away with this JV girls open quarter, we're going to announce your JV boys 4x2 results. In third place, New Boston with a time of 141. In second place, Hooks with a time of 138. And in first place, your district champion, Atlanta, with a blazing 132.64. And you're right, that was Garcia for that first leg.
Awesome. Now
Jackson Pelfrey's on the 4x4.
He is on the 4x4, and I think he runs the open 200 and then the open quarter.
Yep, another transfer that got denied. Being recruited by some college coaches right now for splitting a 49 last year. So, best so far this year, from his words, he's ran a 51 low, which is pretty good considering not a lot of competition on JV.
Yeah, it's a very good time. And
And he's also the leadoff leg too, so kind of slows his time down a little bit. I'm pretty sure he was the anchor down in Paul Pewitt.
yeah. And going into this race, we have 3 Atlanta athletes: Bella Brown, Abby Morales, and who was the third one?
It's like only person in blocks is lane 1 and lane 8.
My favorites going into this race are probably Bella Brown and Abby Morales after running strong 800s. Runner set, and they're off. Bella and Abby are working together to close the stagger.
Pretty sure Bella Brown's PR is a 62 this season, so let's see if she can try to get a PR for her final track meet. And 200 split, about a 28.
28. Let's see if she can hold it. She got that fatigue from the 800 still in her legs, and that's always hard to run an event after running the 800. I can say that. She's got an athlete coming around on her side, but let's see if she can close this last 100.
It's between her and Liberty Ilo. Liberty Ilo's closing pretty hard. And Liberty Ilo's just gonna get her for a 62. Laser time, I think that's gonna be a 63, but nonetheless, both of them are through in 63. Good race for both of those ladies.
Yeah, that's very impressive, especially for a JV girls race. Getting put in the outside lane and still being able to claw your way back.
Clinton, Redwater. Lane 2, Scotland, DeKalb. Lane 3, Riley, New Boston. Lane 4, Pelfrey, Atlanta. Lane 5, Williams, Queen City. Lane 6, Hensley, DeKalb. Lane 7, Bishop, Atlanta.
Going into this race, I expect Jackson Pelfrey to dominate this one.
And yeah, here he is running the open quarter. His PR so far in the open is a 52.5, I believe. So, see if he's going to try to bring that down to possibly breaking 52 and running a 51. That'll be close to winning district in the 400.
From the curve right there on around to 3 fixing up. That's the best spot. Should I be going to?
And yep, I was right. Both of those athletes, Bella Brown and Laren Cornelius, was both through in 63.
Zarakia Meadows got 3rd place with a time of 107, and then Abby Morales got 4th with a time of 109. On the outside, we got Bishop from Atlanta, and then Pelfrey in lane 5.
Lane 4.
Lane 4? Oh, yeah.
He's in the favorite lane.
He is my favorite for this race.
And they're off.
Final result.
And Jackson Pelfrey is off, already making the stagger on lane 5 in the first 50 meters.
In 6th place,
Closing the stagger with lane 6 in the first 100.
5th place,
And
Redwater. 4th place, Morales.
And yep, he is not slowing down here through the 200 split in 24 high.
He really wants to.
He
run a
really
good
wants that
time.
51. And he is rolling going into the final straight.
And he has gotten a lot stronger this year, not shutting down in that last 100.
Jackson Pelfrey steamrolling down this last 100. Let's see what his final time is going to be.
51 he's at.
And jogs it in with a 54.
And Bishop takes second place too in the heat.
In the second heat of the JV boys 400-meter dash, in lane 2, Maccabees, Atlanta. Lane 3, West, Queen City. Lane 4, Manly, Boston. Lane 5, Gilbert, Redwater. Lane 6, Cook, Queen City. Lane 7, Williams, Cook.
And this is the second heat of the JV boys.
Second call, JV girls and JV boys.
We got one Atlanta athlete in lane 2. They're off.
Second heat, looks like Atlanta athlete on the inside is taking the lead.
Looks like this heat's a little bit of a slower heat compared to last one, but
Yeah, I think they organize it as the heats go down, the times get slower, so.
through 227. Keeps pace. He might be able to break 60 on this 200 or on this 400. Going into the last 100, he's at 44.
And
59.
59.
The elusive sub-60 barrier.
Varsity girls, 400-meter dash, Prelim will be 2 heats. In heat 1, lane 1, Peyton, New Boston. Lane 2, Daniel, DeKalb. Lane 3, Gordon, Atlanta. Lane 4, Carl, DeKalb. Lane 5, Noble, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, Simmons, Queen City. Lane 7, Tyson, Queen City.
There will be 2 heats of the varsity girls 400 prelims.
300-meter hurdle. First call, varsity girls.
Landon Manley from New Boston with a 102.86. Easton West from Queen City with a 101.92, and Emilio Macavenes, excuse me if I got that incorrect, from Atlanta taking the heat with a 59.72. We have, oh, wait, never mind. Wait. First heat of the varsity girls.
JV boys 400-meter dash.
I believe that's Jalea Gordon in 3.
And then Ashton Carr in lane 4 from DCAB.
Fourth place, Skepton.
Very strong 800-meter runners in this heat.
Second place,
Through 200 and about 27. Jalea is about 229.
54.37.
Then there's another LE athlete in the running too.
And she'll come through. DCAB will take the heat in 59, maybe 60. LE in 62, Jalea Gordon in 63.
Going out in prelims and running a sub 60, that's extremely impressive, and a lot of confidence from that athlete.
I got about a 59.8 hand time. See that. Hopefully she'll break 60 on the laser.
400-meter dash in lane 2.
But that's a great first heat.
Lane 3, Sydney.
We also have results for the JV boys 400 final results. Your top 3, Aiden Hainsley from DCAB with a 57.24, Alex Bishop from Atlanta with a 56.88, and Jackson Pelfrey, your district champion from Atlanta with a 54.37.
We'll now be moving on to the second heat of our varsity girls. Lane 2 looks like DCAB, lane 3 LE, lane 4 Hooks possibly, lane 5 LE, lane 6 Atlanta.
Last call, all divisions 300-meter hurdles.
And then we also have varsity boys right after this. And she just didn't break 60. That's a great race, though. That's only prelims, too. So
She'll have another opportunity tomorrow.
I think, and yeah, 90% of athletes also run way faster in the finals than they do in prelims as well. So, but anyways, your top 3, Jalea Gordon in 3rd from Atlanta with a 1.03.80. Alea Noble from LE with a 103.09, and Ashton Carr from DCAB with a 1 flat .29.
We're all just rhythm with the tizzy, okay?
And second heat of the varsity girls 400. Second and final heat.
Is that Mackenzie Birmingham on the lane 7 right there?
I think so.
Our front 2 runners look like they're running a very strong race.
Yep, it's between Hooks and Liberty Ilo.
And Ellie seems to be pulling away at the very
Dropping a
end.
Very fast final 100.
At 53 right now.
57, 58, 59, a 60. And that's a great race for the Leopards. as she'll definitely move on to the finals.
Varsity boys, 400-meter dash will be ran in 2 heats. In heat 1, lane 1, Pitson, Queen City. Lane 2, Sherman, New Boston. Lane 3, Thomas, Atlanta. Lane 4, Ford, DeKalb. Lane 5, Sumner, Atlanta. Lane 5, Bird, Atlanta. Lane 4, that's lane 6.
Oh, I need to get you the back.
Lane 7, Numman, Redwater.
Looking at some of the point totals that we have up to this point, we have the JV girls are in first place. In first place we have Atlanta, second place LE, third place Hooks. Those are your point totals for the junior varsity girls division. Moving over to the JV boys division. In first place, you have the same order, Atlanta, LE, and Hooks.
Except Atlanta's winning by 60 points in the JV division.
Yeah.
And it's still close. I don't think they have any point totals. It's the exact same from...
Yep, there have been no varsity finals, so point
Yeah.
totals for the varsity divisions should stay the same.
Yeah,
with-
that's going to stay the same until Thursday for both the varsity girls and varsity boys.
Yep. Redwater, going into day 2, will be leading the district in the varsity boys division after having a very strong showing in the field events.
Especially over on the shot put and discus side. You
Yep,
got a lot
over in the rings,
got
getting
some
19 and 22 points respectively.
of strong people down in Redwater.
Yep. And then Atlanta having a strong showing from some of their jumpers and their distance runners, getting 17 total team points in the 3200.
They put September. No, they put Misty's birthday on my birth certificate. Somebody got fired over it. Gave her my birthday. I was an adult before I
This is the first heat of the varsity boys 400. Looks to be 3 Atlanta athletes in lanes 3, 5, and 6 respectively.
And they're off first heat. All 3 Atlanta athletes are in this heat. Wait, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody tightened up.
That looks to be Kaysen Bird in front there, in the athlete who walked off the track seems to be from Queen City. Let's see if Bird can hold his pace. He has had some struggles in the last 100 this season.
Right now, Atlanta's 1, 2, and 3.
But if he can hold, he can. Bird slowing down, Donovan catching him, and
But Atlanta will finish 1, 2, and 3, however. I think that's going to be a strong showing for the
is that
finals.
a 52?
By Landon Thomas.
Landon Thomas with the 52?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Very strong showing, and that just goes to show Atlanta's depth in the 400. With Landon Thomas running a 52, he is not on the varsity 4x4.
Leaves the people on the varsity 4x4, Dre, CJ, Linwood, and Day Day.
Yeah, Dayton Havard. Who we will see Dayton Havard run the 300 hurdles today.
Second heat of the 400 meters. In lane 1, Guest, Queen City. In lane 2, Mercury, New Boston.
Another Queen City athlete in this heat. Hopefully he'll have better luck.
Lane 4, Thomas, New Boston. In lane 5, Park, DeKalb. Lane 6, Boston, Louis Ilo. Lane 7, Haynes, Cook. Coaches working the hurdle through the 14 flight.
Like I couldn't process.
And yeah, here are your final results. So,
Landon Thomas running a 53.23 to take that heat. Donovan Cabana running a 53.9 to place second. Kason Bird running a 54.19 to round out the heat. And I believe that all of those boys will make finals.
definitely. And here's your second heat.
And Atlanta might be bringing a lot of these young men to the regional track meet as well.
Wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Might contribute to Atlanta's attempt to win the regional track meet for the first time in a few years, with a bunch of very strong relays in the 4x1, 4x2, 4x4. Some field events and distance could definitely be the things that bring Atlanta a regional title. Man, they're off.
Your 300 meter.
Last two, or the second and final heat. Varsity boys 400.
Is that LE?
Yeah, it's
to the
LE out
lead.
in 7.
Taking a strong lead. Hopefully he can hold it.
Wait, there's 7 athletes, so I think he's in 6.
Maybe.
He is pretty strong. He's about 25 through 400 meters.
That's on pace for a good 50, but he may slow down.
And he's speeding up that last 100. Looks to be pretty strong. He might get caught. Redwater,
New Boston making a surge in the final 100, making the race interesting. Redwater takes second, just barely edging out the runner from New Boston to make a very exciting second heat of your varsity boys preliminary run.
I think they were all in around 53. That's what I got them to. Got all 3 of them at.
I bet that laser will put him around 54. So that's how you got to go out and run that quarter. You got to kill yourself in the first 200 and then hang on for the last couple hundred meters of that race. We're now moving on to 4 divisions of the 300-meter hurdles. We're going to be starting off with JV girls, then probably varsity girls. Yeah, JV girls, JV boys, and then varsity boys.
JV girls will have 1 heat in the 300 meter hurdle.
And results from this heat.
Colton Thomas from New Boston with a 54.32. And second, Ty Whitman from Redwater with a 54.18. And your district champion, Roderick Foster with a 53.82. So that's a pretty good heat. Pretty fast heat, about just as fast as the first one. I believe all 3 of your Atlanta athletes went 1, 2, and 3 as a whole. So up next we have the JV girls 300 meter hurdles that will be starting should have started 10 minutes ago, so it's a little bit behind schedule. So they're going to go and start.
Liberty Ilo, Noble, Liberty Ilo, Sydney, Liberty Ilo, Daniels, the cap.
before we get this first heat of JV girls started, we have the final qualifiers for the Varsity Boys Open 400 that will be in the final heat come Thursday. Lane assignments, it'll be lane 1, Kyler Ford from DCAB with the prelim time of 54.68. In lane 2 will be Kason Bird from Atlanta with a prelim time of 54.18. In lane 3, Donovan Cabano from Atlanta with a 53.89. In lane 4, Landon Thomas from Atlanta, the favorite, with a 53.22. In lane 5, Roderick Foster from Liberty Ilo with a 53.81. Ty Whitman from Redwater with a 54.17 in lane 6. Colton Thomas in lane 7 from New Boston with a 54.31. And in lane 8, DJ Parks from DCAB with a 56.72. Here's the first heat of the JV girls. I believe the first and only heat of the JV girls 300-meter hurdles. Out in the lead is Chloe Puckett right now. She's in lane 3 or 4. And yes, she's in lane 4. She's in first, going in through the final straightaway. And make sure she gets over the final hurdle. And she does, and she will take the victory in the JV girls 300-meter hurdles. Congratulations, Chloe Puckett.
Varsity girls 300-meter hurdles will be ran in 2 heats. First heat, lane 1, Flavor, New Boston. Lane 2, Clark, DeKalb. Lane 3, Winters, Atlanta. Lane 4, Welch, Liberty Ilo.
And next up we have your varsity girls 300-meter hurdles.
Lane 6, Brooks, Atlanta. Lane 7, Carroll.
Maggie Winters is in 3, and Bailey Brooks is in 6. And here we go. And it's a false start, so they're going to call him back. So they'll call him back. I believe you get 1 false start, so if you false start again, the same person, you'll be disqualified.
The false start. And disqualification.
And they're off. Varsity girls, 300-meter hurdles. LE's in the lead right now through the first 100 meters, followed by Maggie Winters in second. And oh my goodness, the girl from LE is rolling. And they might catch her, dying off just a little bit. Two Liberty Ilo girls in first and second, Maggie Winters in third. And your final results for the JV girls, 300-meter hurdles. In third place, Amari Mitchum from Redwater with a 104.03. Peyton Farney from Queen City with a 58.81. And your district champion, once again, 2 for 2, Chloe Puckett from Atlanta with a 55.46.
The varsity girls 300-meter hurdle. In lane 1, Gonzalez, Redwater. Lane 2, Stringer, Queen City. Lane 3, Pickering, Redwater. Lane 4, Espinoza, DeKalb. And lane 5, Crawford, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, Johnson, Cook. And in lane 7, Thompson, Atlanta.
And here come the second heat.
Junior varsity girls and junior varsity boys, 200-meter dash. First call. Junior varsity girls and junior varsity boys, 200-meter dash.
Between Liberty Ilo and Queen City.
And Ellie is going to take that heat.
Whole crew moves the hurdles up, please. JV boys, 300-meter hurdles. We'll have one heat. In lane 1, Sheffield, Atlanta. Lane 2.
We have 3 Atlanta athletes in this heat.
Lane 3.
Noah Sheffield,
Redwater. Lane
Jaden
4,
Finley,
Dixon, New
and
Lane 5, Johnson, Redwater. Lane 6.
Who's that?
Atlanta. Lane 7, Smallwood, New Boston.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the first time Noah Sheffield has ran hurdles this year, right?
I think so. He's been training for hurdles, though. But, yeah, Noah Sheffield has been trying something different. He'll be running the JV boys 300-meter hurdles.
That shows discipline in an athlete, being willing to run whatever your coach needs you to run to get points for your team.
And they're off. first heat of the varsity boys. Yeah.
This is JV boys.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
This is the
Yep.
first.
Yep.
This is the first and I believe only heat of junior varsity boys.
Yeah, they go JV girls, varsity girls because of the height on the hurdle.
New Boston seems to be.
Varsity girls.
Yep. New Boston is in the lead.
Let's see if he can hold it for this last 100.
In the 300-meter hurdles. Lane 1 will be Brooklyn Stringer, Queen City. Lane 2, Maggie Winters, Atlanta. Lane 3.
Looks like Noel will get third.
It's a good.
Lane 4, Naya Welch, Liberty
I think that means he'll go on. Oh, wait, never mind. There's another heat of.
I believe that's varsity.
Yep, that's varsity. Yeah.
So I think that's it. And I think Noah got third.
Noah got third in the JV division. And here is the one and only varsity boys heat.
Varsity boys, 300-meter hurdles will be ran in 2 heats.
2 heats.
In the first heat, lane 2, Richardson, Queen City. Lane 3, Washington, Atlanta. Lane 4, Albert, Atlanta. Lane 5, Hodge Talbot, New Boston. And lane 6, Jefferson, Cook.
Our results for the JV division for the 300-meter hurdles. Noah Sheffield getting 3rd place with a time of 47.9. Riley Sutton with a time of 46.17, getting 2nd place. And in 1st place from New Boston, Ryanti Dixon with a time of 43.89. And they're off. Day Day is already closing the stagger, and I expect him to take this win with a very dominating fashion. And Aiden Washington is fighting to qualify for the next day.
I think this will just be the same heat for the finals as there is prelims.
There's another heat right there.
Oh,
we got 5 athletes.
Okay.
But Day Day looks like he is shutting it down right now.
Rolling right now. So is Aiden Washington. They'll both make it to the finals.
Looks like Day Day shut it down a little bit, trying to conserve a little bit for the day before, or for the day when it matters. He's got with 4x2, 300 hurdles, and the 4x4 running tomorrow. Landry, did you fill out a bracket this year for March Madness?
No, I did not.
You did not. Well, that's just too bad. It was a good year for March Madness.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just didn't think about it. And I would have ended up picking Texas anyways, but they made it to the Sweet 16.
Just like Nebraska for the first time ever.
All 200-meter dash participants should be at the check-in point.
And here we go, second and final heat of the varsity boys 300-meter hurdles.
And they're off. Oh, and we have a fall from Queen City. Is that an Atlanta athlete in the middle lane right there?
Yep.
Who is that?
That's Easton Riojas.
That is Easton Riojas. He is. Oh, he takes a tumble
no.
too. But if he gets back up and he runs a strong last 100, he could finish off the race and still win his heat.
Just stutter stepping. It's his first year doing hurdles, so doesn't exactly have the form down yet, but he's still fast as ever.
He still has there still is a chance to win or to advance to finals tomorrow. It depends on how the times end up shaking out.
I think he'll end up beating some of them.
In 6th place, Aaron Redwater.
But it was definitely a good thing that he got back up and he finished the race.
In 4th place, Finland, Atlanta. In 3rd place, Sheffield, Atlanta. In 2nd place, Sutton, Atlanta. And in 1st place, a time of 43.882, Dixon from New Boston.
As the hurdles get clear, we are now preparing for the 200-meter dash. We have prelims and JV finals for this event.
Final results for the JV boys, 300-meter hurdles. Noah Sheffield from Atlanta with a 47.91. Riley Sutton from Atlanta with a 46.16. And your district champion, Ryante Dixon from New Boston with a 43.88.
The JV girls 200-meter dash will be ran in 2 heats. In the first heat, lane 1, Apakadaka, New Boston. Lane 2, Scott Hooks. Lane 3, Dorsey, DeKalb. Lane 4, Collins, Atlanta. Lane 5, Nayland, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, Easton, Liberty Ilo. Lane 7, Butler, New Boston. Varsity boys advancing to the finals tomorrow afternoon in the 300-meter hurdle. Hodge Talbot will be in lane 1 from New Boston. Lane 2 will be Richardson, Queen City. Lane 3, Washington, Atlanta. Lane 4, Howard, Atlanta. Lane 5, Mitchell, Hooks. Lane 6, Riojas, Atlanta. Lane 7, Nairn, Redwater. And lane 8 will be Henderson from Hook. These are block setters at the 200-meter start. Block setters at the 200-meter start. Need everybody down on the infield for the start of the 200-meter race. Everybody down on the infield.
And our 200 is underway for the JV girls division.
That's Michaela Collins out in 4.
She seems to be closing the stagger on the LE girl.
Everything's Fairly even so far, however. And Michaela is lengthening that stride for the final 100. It's going to be close.
Trying to use her length to
Michaela
close.
Collins and Liberty Ilo.
She pulls away, and Michaela
she'll get
Collins
'em at
will
the line.
take it.
Second heat.
I think with a mid-27 there. Very impressive run from the sophomore.
Lane 2, Kemp, Redwater. Lane 3, Easter, Boston.
This should be the final heat of the 200 for the JV girls.
Lane 6, Smith, Hook. Lane 7, Haynes, Hook. Once again, we ask everyone down on the infield for the start of 200 meters. Everyone down on the infield.
Final time on the laser. Michaela Collins will take the heat with a 28.04. Aubrey Nayland from Liberty Ilo with a 28.21. And Destiny Dorsey from DCAB with a 29.90.
Mertz in the 200 for New Boston JV boys, you should be at 10. Down on the field.
And they are off.
Antoine Owens from the cab.
Atlanta looking strong coming around the bend, but a Redwater athlete seems to be widening a lead.
Seem to be pulling away. I think Redwater's going to come through with this heat unless Atlanta has one final surge. And
Looks to be Redwater.
in lane 2. Great run.
Got a final time of 21 low. Probably around a 25 or 29.5 for the laser.
JV boys, 200 meters.
And here we go. 3 athletes for
In the first heat, lane 1, Pierce for New Boston.
lane 1 Redwater, lane 2, 3, and 4 Atlanta, and
Lane 3, Bumpus, Atlanta. Lane 4,
pretty sure, yep, Redwater.
Lane
Redwater
5,
and
York,
Redwater.
Atlanta. Lane 6, Tercero from Hook, and lane 7, Bruce from Redwater. Down on the infield. Landon Thomas, you're needed at the 10.
And this is a fast JV heat. Once again, 1, 2, 3 Atlanta.
Zay Gilbert, Darrell Sewell, and is that Aiden Watch?
No, that's not Aiden. That's
my-
Gavin. Pretty sure his name is Gavin Mitchell.
Okay.
And I got a 22 from Darrell Sewell. I definitely got a 22.
Second heat.
Wow.
Very fast.
Lane 2.
Varsity level time.
And he should be on varsity, but however, if it were up to us, he definitely would. Final results for the JV girls 200. In third place, Destiny Dorsey from DCAB with a 29.89. Aubrey Nayland from Liberty Allo with a 28.2. And your district champion, Michaela Collins from Atlanta with a 28.03.
Congratulations, Michaela.
Final results of the JV girls.
Looks like there's going to be 2 more heats of the Junior Varsity Boys race.
Scott Hook. In 5th place, Jones, Atlanta. In 4th place, Kemp, Redwater. In 3rd place, Dorsey, Cal. In 2nd place, Nowland, Liberty Iowa. And in 1st place with a time 28.36, Michaela Collins, Atlanta.
22.8 for Darrell Sewell. Very impressive.
Holy. Yeah, that's very impressive.
Into a headwind, too. There is a little bit of wind picking up around the field.
And I apologize. His last name was Bumfus. Gavin Bumfus from Atlanta taking 3rd with a 24.28. Zay Gilbert from Atlanta taking a 24.01. And Darrell Sewell from Atlanta with a 22.88.
Got a little sweep in that heat. Let's see if they can maintain that. LE seems to be taking a strong lead for this heat. Let's see if they can hold it coming around the curve.
First ball, JV girls, 1,600 meter run.
Doesn't quite look like a 22, but a fast time nonetheless.
Exactly.
In the 3rd heat of the JV boys, 200 meter dash. In lane 2 will be Scampton, Cab. In lane 3, Odom, Hooks. In lane 4, Clark, Queen City. Lane 5, Child, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, Pennington, Queen City. And lane 7, Owens, DeKalb.
Our final heat of the Junior Varsity Boys 200 has taken the track.
Queen City in 6, LE in 5, Queen City in 4,
Redwater
in
in
3,
3.
New Boston in 2, or DCAB, depending on who that is. Too far away on the monitor.
That is DCAB on the inside lane.
A little late start out of the blocks for him, too. Liberty Allo is in the lead coming to the first turn. And I got about a 24 low. I had a little bit of a late start, so that might end up being a 25.
200 meter dash. We'll be running 3 heats. In the first heat, lane 1, Hayden, New Boston. Lane 2, French, New Boston. Lane 3, Rollins, Redwater. Lane 4, Stovall, Liberty Island. Lane 5, Simmons, Queen City. Lane 6, Walker, Queen City. Lane 7, Herring, Hooks.
And your first heat of the varsity girls.
They are off. LE takes a commanding lead. And is just gapping the rest of the field.
And she is rolling right now. And she'll take the heat by a huge gap. Can't wait to see the final time on that.
In lane 1 of the second heat, McWright, Redwater, lane 2.
We have final results for the JV boys 200 meter dash. In third place, Jaden Childs from Liberty Iowa with a 24.14. And second, Zay Gilbert from Atlanta with a 24 flat. And in first place, your district champion, Darrell Sewell from Atlanta with a 22.87. Wow. Second heat of the varsity girls 200 meter dash. They're off.
The final call, JV girls and JV boys.
And
That's
oh
Shamajula
my
Gillum.
goodness.
Coming off the,
Samajula Gillum.
coming in that last 100 with some anger.
And my goodness, she is rolling. And once again, she's going to take the lead. Or she's going to win the heat by a lot as well.
With a monster time.
It's going to be very close to decide who's going to win the prelims.
The varsity girls 200 meter dash in lane 2, Latham, Cook, in lane 3, Norton, Queen City, in lane 4, Williams, Liberty Iowa, in lane 5, Marist, Atlanta, in lane 6, Fall, Atlanta, lane 7, Riley, New Boston. Down on the infield for the start of 200.
And your final results for that heat. Lachlan Kirkpatrick from DeKalb with a 27.88. Ashlyn McWright from Redwater with a 27.53. And Samajula Gillum winning the heat with a 25.96. Second heat of the varsity girls 200, and we have another Atlanta athlete. Excuse me, this was the third heat.
That's Sasha.
That's Skylar.
That's Sasha.
Oh, excuse me, Sasha. Yeah.
And then Nevaeh falls in third. And then an Ellie athlete in first.
Finals for the JV
Around
boys,
26 for
200 meter dash.
those two athletes.
6th place, Clark, Queen City. 5th place, Stevens, Liberty Iowa. 4th place, Bumpus, Atlanta. 3rd place, Childs, Liberty Iowa. And 2nd place, Gilbert, Atlanta. And in 1st place with a time of 22.871, Darrell Sewell, Atlanta. Varsity boys, 200 meter dash. We ran in 3 heats. In heat 1, Lane 1, Landon Thomas, Atlanta. Lane 2, Colton Thomas, New Boston. And lane 3, Vaughn, Redwater. And lane 4, Manchester, New Boston. And lane 5, Hinson, Queen City. And lane 6,
And
Morgan.
final times for that heat, Nevaeh Falls, third place with a 27.6. Sasha Ramirez from Atlanta with a 26.8, and Kavea Williams from Liberty Ilo taking the heat with a 26.4.
Coach Baca with the gun.
Down on the infield.
And they are off.
First heat of the varsity boys 200.
Landon Thomas on the inside.
And my goodness, that sprinter from New Boston has been tearing up the track short distance. He's going to be through in 22.4. Thought about see if he breaks 22 as well. If not, there's a chance Darrell Soul might be varsity district champion on JV.
Lane 2, Bolden, Queen City. Lane 3, Parrish, Liberty Ilo. Lane 4, Welch, Liberty Ilo. Lane 5, Bragg, Liberty Ilo. Lane 6, McKinney, Atlanta. McKinney, Atlanta. Lane 7, Richardson, Hook.
This is almost done. JV girls, JV boys, and then JV girls.
All 1,600-meter runners should be at the check-in.
Your first and only heat, Lennon Thomas, 25.2, Braylon Morgan, 24.06, JJ Vaughn, 23.46, and Demetrian McChester with a 22.86.
There could be better. There could be better, Jim.
Alexa Raymond, yeah.
Second heat
Alexa Raymond,
of the
check-in for your race,
200
1,600.
varsity boys. We got Queen City, 3, Liberty Ilo, and 1 hooked. And the all three of the Liberty Ilo athletes are also in the middle of the lane, so most likely we'll see a 1, 2, and 3 here. And here we go, second and final heat. And excuse me, TJ Rainey was also in this heat.
I think that's Amari Kinney.
Oh, excuse me, yeah. Tamaria Kinney. And like I said, Ellie goes 1, 2, and 3.
And I think
both of them are under 23, I think.
Final heat of the varsity boys. 200-meter dash. In lane 2, Magnuson, New Boston. In lane 3, Thompson, Atlanta. In lane 4, Smith, Hooks. In lane 5, Smith, Queen City. In lane 6, Gooden, Hooks. Lane 7, Crump, Redwater.
And taking the track, we have the final heat of the Varsity Boys 200. Lane 2 looks to be New Boston. Lane 3, Braden Thompson from Atlanta. Lane 4, Hooks possibly. Lane 5, Queen City. Lane 6,
Hooks.
Hooks again. Lane 7, and Redwater.
So
we'll see what our varsity starting quarterback can do in this 200. I think this is the first time he's ran the 200 this year, so he's definitely in shape. Let's just see what time he can run. And they're off.
It's Braden Thompson. Braden Thompson out in lane 3.
Got
He's
Hooks
in
taking the lead
third,
right
entering
now.
the final turn.
Let's see if he can close the gap. The gap is growing between Hooks and Queen City. Braden Thompson is going.
And he'll finish in
third place for the heat, which is a very strong showing, considering that he is only a freshman.
First call.
And I think that'll wound up your 200 heats. And now we're going to be on to the JV boys and JV girls mile. Those will be the only, and that'll actually be the end of all varsity races this evening. And all varsity finals will continue Thursday at 5 p.m.
with the 4x1 and then the 800-meter run.
Exactly. And so yeah, it'll be JV from now on. It's just going to be JV mile and JV 4x4.
Yep. Let's see what athletes from Atlanta can do, taking 1, 2, 3 in the 3200 with some steep competition of themselves. Let's see if they can have similar success moving into the mile.
He's one heat. In lane 1, 4.
They did combine the 4x. They did combine the 2 mile, but I think there's too many people to do that this go around.
Yeah, they will not be combining the junior varsity miles. There looks to be about
They got a good amount of
8 or 9 girls on the track, and
I would have expected like 4 people. That's not bad at all.
who knows? With everybody running the mile, you'd be surprised why none of them were in the 2 mile this morning.
In lane 5, Burns, Queen City. And Patina, New Boston. In lane 6, Lorraine, DeKalb. In lane 7, Grassley, New Boston. In lane 8.
Going into this race, who is your favorite to win it?
I mean, definitely somebody from Atlanta. I think Sunny Medea has a good chance to.
That was going
to
be my pick as well. She's ran very close to breaking 6, which is a very impressive time considering the fact that she is only a freshman. So let's see that as her season closes, will she be able to break that elusive 6-minute barrier? And the gun is off. Sunny is out to the front.
Second call, JV girls and JV boys, 4x4.
And it's Atlanta in 1, 2, and 3. Or no, excuse me. It's
looks like a Queen City athlete, possibly, maybe
I think
decab. You got a small lead pack of 3 runners right there, and then you got a chase pack of everybody else. But Sunny is opening strong, taking a lead and just not looking back. Opening up in about 40, which is very strong. In order to break 6th, you need to average a just under 90-second a lap, and that means about 45 seconds for 200. So if she can hold this pace, she's definitely got a chance. And the race continues to string out a little bit. Sunny is creating a gap between the Queen City athlete and her teammate who went out with her. Looks to be Andrea.
Andrea's getting out in this race.
And Andrea is coming out, and she says that she wants to challenge Sunny. Let's see how it goes, and then
first lap split is going to be, Sunny's going to come through
we're
at
at
about
125. Yep, very
Andrea
strong.
in 127.
She can-
City, New Boston in 129.
I think that's Queen City, and then the next little pack is coming through. About let's see, does Sunny try to go out and run a PR, or does she just get happy with her win?
Andrea might catch up to her, however, she's lingering behind in second.
Maybe. Oh, watch the track. And Atlanta does hold the 1, 2, 3 positions right now for the mile. We got Sunny in first, Andrea in second, and Brisa in third. They have fallen off their pace a little bit. They are now at about 3:07 coming through 800.
Andrea right behind
Andrea
her
about
in 3:11.
3:10. They're on the 3rd lap right now, which is the hardest lap of the mile. That's the lap where you definitely feel that fatigue from the first 800, but if you can push through it, it's what separates the good runners from the great runners. And coming into the last lap, we have Sunny Medea in first place with Andrea trailing her closely. Sunny looks to be taking off and starting her kick for the last lap. See if she can close and still have a time around 6 flat. They have fallen off the pace a little bit, so I don't think sub 6 is in the cards, but a good time nonetheless is possible.
About 2:50 to go. She has a pretty long lead. Andrea behind in second. She seems to be on an island as well.
Yep, and then a decab athlete and another Atlanta athlete. Oh, Sunny has picking up the pace, and she is rolling down that last curve and into the home stretch. 120 meters to go.
.620 on the clock. Andrea entering the final straightaway in 6:22. And she will be your JV Girls District Champion. Sunny Medea in at 6:27. Andrea following closely behind in second.
Oh, and for third place, the fight for third. Brisa is closing the gap between the decab athlete.
And through at 6:45.
Coming through in the closing meters. Brisa takes it for an Atlanta sweep in the junior varsity girls mile.
6:55 was her final time.
This is a very impressive close right there.
JV boys, 1,600-meter run. Will be ran in one heat. In lane 1 will be Pollock, Hook. Lane 2, Hook, Queen City. Lane 3, Hankerson, Redwater. Lane 4, Henson, Atlanta. And Trent, Atlanta. Lane 5, Wilson, Atlanta. And Gray, Redwater. Lane 6, Wilson from Queen City. Lane 7, Haggard, New Boston. Lane 8, Remington from Queen City.
Next is the JV boys 1,600-meter run. Athletes to look out for from Atlanta: Devin Hansen, Ian Wilson, and Richard Trin.
I'd really like to see Devin go out there and lead the race.
Devin's actually a good favorite to win it.
He's got the potential to win it, but it all depends on how he decides to run it. This season he has preferred the sit and kick method when I think his aerobic capacity allows him to lead a lot of these junior varsity races. And they toe the line.
And they are off. Two Queen City athlete and Devin Hansen. Once again, first, second, and third through the first 100 meters. And Devin's going to go ahead and pass him up now and try to lead it.
Very aggressive. Oh, he was not giving up the lead. And I wonder if that little surge of energy is going to cost him later in this race. not willing to give up that lead in the first 200 meters.
Did try to hold the lead for as long as he could last race for the 2 mile.
See if
but
Devin wants to go out there and keep trying to fight for the lead.
I think he does.
He does. He's going to try to take it. Let's see if he cuts in. Trying to pass on the curve is a precarious strategy because
There he
you
goes.
are passing, but at the same time you're running extra distance, and he lets him pass immediately on the inside. And this does look like it's going to be a very fast first lap with about a 75. I think I started my watch a couple seconds late, but nonetheless, it is still a very quick time. 3 laps to go. Let's see how these athletes continue to compete. Devin trying to challenge for the lead, coming back into the backstretch on the second lap. And I think he gets it. Queen City allows Devin to pass, and Devin is just widening the gap. And Devin looking like he's running on a mission today. He's coming through 800. He's at about 235 right now, which is just above 5 flat pace.
Around 242.
242, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Devin still running pretty strong, good form. He doesn't look tired yet. He's only lengthening the gap as well.
He does not look tired. He looks like he is surging hard going into this third lap, trying not to let that.
Trying to redeem himself from that 2 mile.
Here are your qualifiers for the varsity girls
And that gap has grown to a whopping about 60 meters right now.
for tomorrow. In lane 1 will be Falls, Atlanta. Lane 2, McBride, Redwater. Lane 3, Wiggins, Liberty
There's
Island.
another Queen City athlete starting to step up just a little bit.
In third place.
Liberty Island. In lane 5 will be Gillum, Atlanta. Lane 6, Ramirez, Atlanta. Lane 7, Rowden, Redwater. Lane 8, Simmons, 46. Your varsity boys, 200-meter fall.
And they've reached the final lap. Devin is off. He has a wide lead from the rest of the field.
Redwater.
There's a pretty strong lead.
Yeah.
And as we go into the last lap, we have our results from the JV girls
Mile. Marissa Delgado from Atlanta with a 6:54.9. Andrea Martinez from Atlanta with a 6:46.2. And your district champion, Sunny Medea from Atlanta, completing the 3 Atlanta sweep with a time of 6:28.46. Great time from your JV girls.
That is what you want to be seeing your JV girls run, especially with Sunny Medea, who is a freshman.
Devin, 200 meters left to go.
Place McCord, Redwater. In 5th place, Patino, New Boston.
Looks like we got a teammate running with him.
Lorena, Cab. In 3rd place,
And Devin will enter the final 100. A great race and completely redeemed himself from the 2 mile.
This may be a large PR for Devin Hansen.
with a time of
I'm not sure exactly what his PR is, but it is a very good time.
He's going to be
5:20.
around. He's going to be around 5:20, 5:28 or 5:29, 5:30ish.
I'd say about 5:30 because I started my watch just a couple seconds late. But, you know, that is still a very strong time for Devin, especially as a freshman who is so caught up in a bunch of other extracurricular activities. But
Point total,
5:30, and then we have Ian Wilson closing in 4th place, I believe, right now. Or is that
your top 4?
in 7th place, Queen City with 18 points.
Richard Trin kicking for the last 100 meters?
With 21 points. In 5th place, in Boston with 23 points. The tie for 3rd place.
And the field is
With 59 points each.
finishing the rest of its race. We are ready to transition into the final event for tonight, which is the junior varsity divisions for the 4x4.
First place with 205 points.
For the JV girls, it looks like there will only be 2 teams participating in this race, and those will be Atlanta and LE. Let's see who's going to pull it out at the very end with the most important race in track, in my opinion. Landry, who do you have going into the final for this race?
I think I have Atlanta for both. I mean, especially for the JV boys. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And then I think LE and Atlanta will battle it out, but I think Atlanta will come out with the win.
Yep. Yep.
Going in with 4x4.
Yes, sir. Going into the 4x4 point totals for the junior varsity girls division. In 7th place, Queen City with a total of 18 points. 6th place, DeKalb with 21 points. 5th place, New Boston with a total of 23 points. A tie for 3rd between Hooks and Redwater with 59 points. And in 2nd place, you have Liberty Ilo and with 83 points. And right now, your runaway champions for the JV girls division, Atlanta High School, with a grand total of 205 points.
Wow, that's crazy. Yep. I don't think a good race in the 4x4. I don't think you can come back and win the meet with that big of a lead. So a lead of approximately 122 points. So, and no other school even has 122 points. So I mean, wow, JV girls are running away with this district meet.
Very strong showing from our young and up-and-coming athletes. We'll see how this 4x4 goes. We have...
Let's see who we have for our lead-off. Bella Brown looks, she's in
She's
second.
going to be the second leg.
She's second leg. Carrington Baca's going to be third, and because she's normally third in every single relay. And then I'm not sure down there at last leg.
Soraya Williams, I believe.
Soraya Williams is last leg. Okay.
Coach Baca with the gun. And they are off.
And it's only, so when I said it was going to be between LE and Atlanta, I'm going to be completely right because these are the only 2 teams in the race here. LE made up the stagger.
I think some of the girls that we have had run the 4x4 in the past for our junior varsity girls division have been moved up. Like Mackenzie Birmingham, she had normally anchored this relay, but she was moved up to varsity, so I wonder how that affects the overall time for the JV girls from Atlanta High School.
Zariah Williams trying to close, but that leadoff leg is just way too fast. Bella Brown will have the second leg. Bella Brown's making up the stagger. Big time making up the stagger. She's caught all the way up. And she is going to steamroll past Liberty Ilo.
She closed the gap early. Let's see if she can hang on and maintain that momentum as they roll into the home stretch. She's creating a gap. Looks to be about 4 meters right now.
And the gap is widening. Carrington Baca will have the third leg. She's in around for a 64-65.
It's a very strong handoff right there.
You have your final results for the JV Boys Mile. In third place, Evan Cook, Queen City with a 5:57. In second place, Ramage Cade from Queen City with a 5:42. And your district champion, Devin Hansen from Atlanta with a 5:30.66.
No, and Ellie has closed the gap and is creating one of their own against Carrington Baca. Let's see how she responds going to the back half of this race.
They sure got some fast people on this Ellie relay for sure.
JV boys, point total going into the 4x4 relay.
Let's see how Carrington can close the gap in this last 100 meters.
The gap is 19. In sixth place, Redwater with 39. In fifth place, Liberty Ilo with 40. In fourth place, Queen City with 57. Third place, Folks with 61.
The gap is long. The gap is large, but let's see if Atlanta can close it and make it a race.
234 points, Atlanta.
Zarakia Meadows, the strong runner in her own right. Let's see what she can do in this last 200.
Ellie's got about 150 to go.
About a 50-meter gap. And it is closing ever so slightly.
And a great race from both teams. Up next we have the overpowered Atlanta 4x4.
Also, before going into the 4x4, some team points for the day. In 7th place, you have DeKalb High School with 19 points. In 6th place, Redwater with 39 points. In 5th place, Ellie with 40 points. In 4th place, Queen City with 57 points. 3rd place is Hooks with a total of 61 points. In 2nd place, New Boston with 79 points. And your Atlanta Rabbits in 1st place of the JV Boys Division with a grand total of 234 points. What an insane gap between them and the rest of the field. Almost 3 times the amount of points from the second place school.
Wow. Yeah, I think we all know who the trophy's going to for the JV divisions. Just a great job dominating this track meet.
Great.
And I expect varsity to do the same as well.
Great showing. It'll be tighter on the varsity divisions, but I do expect Atlanta to be competing for that team title, and I very much hope they can take it home at the end of the day in both divisions.
I'm ready to see what this 4x4 is going to end up running.
Now moving on to the 4x4, we have
and your final results for the JV girls 4x4. Atlanta with a time of 4:33, and Liberty Iowa with a time of 4:25 as your district champion.
moving into this 4x4, you have in your first leg Gabriel Garcia. In the second leg, it'll be Jordan Platt. Second leg is going to be Braden Tolbert. Third leg is Jordan Platt. And your anchor is going to be Jackson Pelfrey. From New Boston, the 4 athletes that will be running: Landon Manley, Gabriel Pierce, James Ryther, and Joseph Boyd. Let's see how they can compete with this stacked JV boys 4x4. And they are off. Gabriel Garcia is going. And he has already closed the stagger.
And he looks to be in cruise control right now.
He is.
No sort of grimace or no effort on his face.
I bet he hits that 200 mark and he really opens up.
Sure does. Is holding pace. And
his holding pace is
steamrolling.
increasing.
And oh my goodness.
He is
Look at this
opening up.
final 100.
He might have saved it for the final 100.
Wow. Here you go. He gives to Braden Tolbert for the second leg. That was about a 53.
The handoff could have been a little bit cleaner, but
It's okay.
I think they're fine.
I think they're fine too.
So if you're New Boston,
got about a 100-meter gap.
If
so.
you're New Boston here and you know you're going into a race and you're just extremely outmatched, what is your mindset?
I'd say just try your hardest. You still run 110%. Give your best of your ability, and I don't think nobody would judge you for that.
Because it reminds me of junior year at the regional track meet when the third place guy broke the meet record. And he placed third. He ran a 154 in the 800.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
It was a very
Braden Tolbert with about a 55 split. That's Jordan Platt going in for this last leg.
And Jordan Platt has the benefit of a very high top speed. Let's see how he can use those wheels to continue Atlanta's 4x4 dominance. And the good thing about this relay, a lot of these guys are very young, with Jordan Platt and Garcia being freshmen. Braden Tolbert and Jackson Pelfrey are juniors, correct?
I do believe Jordan Platt is a sophomore, but Braden Tolbert's a junior and Jackson Pelfrey's a junior. So yeah,
a lot of very young guys, and
that group alone is running 3:32. So, I mean, Darrell Sewell was also on that 4x4. Excuse me. So
okay,
but this is going to be in the 3:30s, most definitely.
Yeah,
54 split for Jordan Platt, and
a little bit of a messy handoff there, but they got the stick around. As long as the stick doesn't roll off the track, you can still continue the relay if you drop it during the 4x4. So Atlanta is still good. Let's see what Jackson Pelfrey has left in the tank after a long day. New Boston getting the stick for their last leg. And Jackson is rolling into the final 150. He shows no signs of slowing down.
3:23 entering the final straight.
Yep, it'll be probably just over 3:35 if I had to guess. And a monster last leg from Jackson Pelfrey puts them
3:37
to a 3:37 final time. An insane run from the JV boys 4x4. And coming into the last stretch, you have New Boston looking to close the end of their day hard.
That's a good close whatsoever. Good finish by New Boston. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude your track meet for today. All JV finals are done. All varsity prelims are done. Also varsity 2 mile. We already have our winners and who are advancing on to area. One of them is sitting right next to me. So,
Yeah.
And yeah, you have the 800 in the mile to race tomorrow, don't you?
I do have the 800 in the mile to race tomorrow, but the competition looks to be a little bit steeper in those races.
Oh, yeah.
But
Weston Baxley and then
Landon Glover,
freshman school record holder Landon Glover with a
158 in the 800, which is extremely impressive. But after yesterday, anything's possible. Or after this morning, anything is possible. I hit a new PR in the 3200, and that felt very easy. So we'll see what we can do in the mile tomorrow. I feel extremely fit, and I'm ready to go out there and compete. See if we can close that last lap of the mile like we did today in the 2 mile.
Indeed. Well, anyways, that'll conclude your track meet. Thank y'all to everyone who tuned in. We're your hosts, Landry Blythe.
And Ian Bard.
And Liam McKinney for the first little bit, who had to depart to go to baseball. But nonetheless, we'll see y'all guys tomorrow. This is Rabbit TV signing off. Thank y'all very much.